Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building a park, and it's going to be a solid color park. So I'm only going to be using one color, except for the terrain painting. I thought, okay, I need some terrain painting because otherwise it would look really strange without any pathways or anything. So yeah, I decided to do the terrain painting and then go to the solid color challenge part. And as you can see, I'm really trying to blend it in because you can see like off that lot some pathways that are really spotted and have like that sandy color but also have a lot of green around them. So I decided I will try to make it match as closely as I can to that, and I think I succeeded at least somewhat with that. And now you can see the color that I had to work with. So I spun for that color, and I also spun for the lot type that I eventually did. So I just put all the colors on like a list and looked at the number of options that there are, and I did the same for the lot types. And then I used the random number generator and put and use the color that that random number generator gave me. And as you can see, is red and national park. So it's going to be a red national park. And the requirements for that lot are like really easy. They are all concentrated on the right back part of the lot. So it's a grill, a trash can, and a picnic table. So that park is like the national park pod, and the rest of it are just filler because I wanted the lot not to be only that. And also, I needed to use a lot of items because all the landscaping that I had access to were the flowers that I put on the left hand side already, and also some rose bushes and one other like little flower bush, and everything else was not categorized as red in the build and buy catalog. So I couldn't use that, and that meant that I couldn't like hide anything with a bunch of trees or anything, or make it like a forest type park where there are some clearances for the national park part, so where there's some grow where you can picnic. So yeah, that part was like really hard to do because I just couldn't like hide anything with a bunch of landscaping, at least not with large landscaping, because I just had those bushes, those like rose type bushes, and the like flowers and the flower bush. So yeah, that was just a little difficult, at least for me, because I think a park is really like nice if you have some trees because they give you like some shade. So yeah, it was a little bit difficult, I think, but I did manage it. And I think with the lots of landscaping that I still put down, even though I just had 4 items to work with, it still blends in at least somewhat nicely. And I have to say that the flowers that I'm using, so the violet and orange one, honestly, I wouldn't necessarily call them red. I don't think the orange is enough red that it counts, but they were classified as red, so I decided to use them. Honestly, I usually do that. So whenever I do a solid color challenge, I think it's fine to use whatever comes up with the color filter because it's just a little bit too much work for me, at least, to like go through the item. Okay, is this enough red to use it or not? And I think it just takes the fun out of it, at least for me. So I always do that. I just go for the filter, the color filter that the game has, and use that as the criterion to whether I can use it or not. But in this case, I do think that it's not really red, but it was classified as such, so I just went for it. And here you can see me like putting a bunch of landscaping around a pond or a fountain, honestly, but I thought it would be nice to have something else there. So yeah, I just wanted to make that large piece of land, the large lot, into a bunch of sections where something else is in every corner. So in the backhand corner where I'm at the moment, there's a bunch of tables with umbrellas where you can sit at, and on the right hand corner is the picnic area with the grill, and in the right front corner is the pond, and in the middle it's like the kids playground. And I put down those playground equipments that we have. Those are the only ones that are red, and the rest of the space I filled up with some sand pits. I know that in the base game you can't really use them as anything, but I think it's a nice touch. It breaks it up a little bit, and I also put down a bunch of seating for the parents so they can watch their children while they're playing and maybe talk a little bit. And as you can see, I put down a bunch of those sand pits. And then I was finished. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!